Okay, GoPro. We're just heading back from Notting Hill now. Just chilling really, just nice little tree-lined streets. Walking back probably a little bit different way than we came. Get back to like where the hotel is, where the bag is. Might get like a bite to eat and chill at a restaurant or a bar or something there for an hour or two, then head to the airport. I might even just head to the airport, I think. Can't do what I wanted to do today, check out Notting Hill. Don't want to really do too much more because flight's at 8, don't get back to Australia till Thursday morning, so yeah, don't want to be too exhausted on the plane because I know I can't really sleep on the planes. So yeah, I'm almost thinking I might just see how I go on to walk back, chill out, yeah, maybe just head to the airport, just chill there. I don't really have to worry about it, at least I'm there. Probably the earlier I get that train, the better. Yeah, it's a weird feeling, sort of winding down the whole trip. I'm glad I spent more time in Scotland rather than here in London. Now, this is cool, but it's, I don't know, if I went from the Gold Coast to here, maybe, but going from Melbourne to here, it's just like living in Melbourne. It's another city. Obviously it's bigger, more history and stuff, but city's a city. But yeah, no. Okay, we'll turn you off, mate, and yeah, we'll just keep cruising along. Hey, GoPro. Yeah, at lunchtime, Tuesday the 6th, November. Just cruising along, walking down this path, which is on the side of that park we walked past before. Yeah, just cruising along. About to fly home back to Australia. Weird feeling. Don't really have many thoughts to give you, mate. I know you like a little bit of input every now and then, but I haven't really got much to give you at all. Just sort of chilling. Just feels, yeah, it's like another day in life. But yeah, just hope this tube underground thing to get out to Heathrow isn't as busy as it was on the way in. So on the way in, maybe because the underground's been there for a while, they seem a lot smaller than other trains and stuff I've been on, so there's not much room when you get a few people on, a few bags and stuff. Everyone's sort of jam-packed, even though there's not that many people, but it's sort of a bit squishy. So I'm kind of in the mindset, I was going to go to a bar here and relax for a couple of hours and then go to the airport, but I'm almost in the mindset, the sooner I get to the airport the better, because I know it might be a little bit of a hassle. Mind you, I might be sitting at the airport for 6-7 hours before my flight, but I know I kind of almost rather sit there than have to deal with stuff, even though I know, yeah, it's pretty boring, but there's probably more here I could check out. But it's tough when you've got like a 30-hour flight and you know what that entails. You know you can't really stretch out, you can't sleep, it's a bit uncomfy, your bum goes to sleep. You think, oh, maybe I should be doing more in London, checking more out, but you don't do too much. You get a bit exhausted these days. But yeah, what's this guy belling for? He just loves dinging his bell, doesn't he? Hey, there's no one coming. There's no one coming. You only ding when someone's there. There's a few weird people around, but that's these big cities, isn't it? You get a whole mixture of people. But yeah, so we're really just winding everything down, GoPro. Maybe because we're walking downhill as well. But yeah, we're just winding these whole things down. So it might even be good to sit at an airport for a couple of hours, just sort of go through what we've done the last couple of weeks. I was watching a few of your videos when we first got to Edinburgh, and it seems so long ago. It's only literally 2 weeks ago. But I think I've become more accustomed to you too. First couple of days I was just pressing record on you and walking around, but now I think it's a little bit more fun, having a little bit of input, having a bit of a chat with you, mate, because yeah, you're a fun guy. You're on this adventure as well. So yeah, so all down here, that's that path we walked up this morning. It's all very lovely. It's a nice area. But yeah, so we're going to just cruise down and yeah, might have a chat with you either at a bar or at the airport, mate. We'll see how we go. That was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, that's our view, mate. We're just walking down this little, I don't know, bike path next to the main park. It's all very lovely, isn't it? Most of it's all been lovely. Leaves falling on us. Yeah. Yeah, mate, that's where we're at. We're just really just chilling here, aren't we? Well, GoPro buddy. We made it. Heathrow. It's about 2 o'clock maybe? 1:10, 1:30. Hold on, let's have a look. It is, because I know you want to know, 2 o'clock. Tuesday the 6th. We got a while to check in. So we thought we'd chill out, get a coffee, relax. This is us, Cafe Nero. That's us, carrot cake, yogurt, coffee. I was hoping I'd be able to check in early and get rid of the bag. But checking for my flight's not for about 3 hours, so I might chill here, relax, get changed, check in, head to Dubai, and from there go to Singapore. That sound fun with you? I think so. Oh. Okay, buddy. See you, mate. Right, GoPro buddy. So here we are. It's about 4:30. We've got about 20 minutes before we can actually check into our flight. We've moved over to this little area. We're charging up all your things, otherwise you're going to be fucked. I'm a little bit fucked myself. It's been a long day. Just like waiting around. But yeah, everything's done. Once I get through security, I'm going to go and get changed. Put on a different pair of pants and undies, different t-shirt, change around a little bit. Yeah, this is where we are at the moment, this sort of stupid airport, just sort of hanging out, waiting. It's a lot of waiting in airports, isn't it? But yeah, I'll get back to you later, bud. GoPro buddy. This is probably our last one before we get on the flight. It's a bit after 6, we've got maybe 2 hours wait before we get on the flight. So we're just wandering along, just had a nice little overpriced Caesar salad and a beer. What we got here? This is our departure board. We're on gate shown at 6:55, so I've got to wait 40 minutes before we find out what gate we're on. But yeah, this is the old airport. They're all the same. And then we've got about a 30-hour flight away from here. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird feeling. You know these things, I know these things. What are you gonna do? I don't know. Yeah, let's might get a chocolate or something. I wouldn't mind maybe getting a whiskey. Let's have a little whiskeys. We meet again, buddy. This is Brunei Bangwan Sangwan Bang 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 Airport. We've got about half an hour before we get our next flight to Melbourne. We've probably done 13 hours then, just sort of chilling. It's not really much of an airport. It sort of reminds me a bit like Proserpine because it's sort of that sticky humidity. But yeah, you just got one big open sort of area. Not much going on, but yeah, so I'm going to pull up over here. This looks like a nice little quiet area. Chill out. Got our overpriced hot water and Gatorade. I think that's me, buddy. Just sort of chilling here. Not going to buy any overpriced Christian Dior, Hugo Boss sunglasses. That's something I don't need. But yeah, so this is us, mate. We're just chilling. Oh, GoPro buddy, it is 5 to 7 on Thursday the 8th of November. And we're home. This shitty little apartment that I can't wait to get out of. But yeah, it's I actually feel not too bad. I don't feel that exhausted. The first flight, get out of that sun a bit. The first flight, buddy, from where were we? London to Singapore, Bango, 13 odd hours. I think I slept for about 8 or 9 of them. I had the whole exit row thing to myself, and there was no one behind me, so I didn't feel bad putting the seats back. So I had the seats back, all there. I was sort of like I actually got into a good position. It's probably the best I've ever slept on a plane. I had like the pillow wedged between the two seats. One was up, one was down. And yeah, it was kind of a mad position. So I had a really good sleep. And the last flight, 6.5 hours to Melbourne. Cruised through that, watched a couple of movies. Yeah, I feel alright. Pretty hungry, but I couldn't be bothered going to get anything. And 7 o'clock on a Thursday morning. Yeah, so apparently I missed Melbourne Cup, Oaks Day, racing. I was sitting there with the cabbie driver, he was telling me all about the Melbourne. I didn't really care. But yeah, so we're back, buddy. So we're back to basically doing what everyone was doing in London, trying to get paid, trying to get laid. That's what I gotta do now. But yeah, that's where we're at, man. Okay, bud. Until our next adventure.